This video is intended to simply and hopefully clearly show you how you can subscribe and sync our assignment calendar to your personal Google Calendar using a computer, using your iPhone, or your Android. Syncing and subscribing to your assignment calendar is most easily accomplished using a computer, using a Chromebook. What you want to do is go to my website, sites.google.com/rlasd.net/Mr. Naylor's Web Place, and navigate to assignment calendars. Now you can either choose your specific class, or if you'd like, you can click assignment calendars page and then go to your class. I'm going to choose Honors Calculus. Now what that does is it opens up a version of our Google Calendar. But it turns out that if you go to the lower right-hand corner where you can click to add this Google Calendar, it'll actually open up your personal Google Calendar, at which time you will be prompted to add this to your list of subscribed calendars. Now I'm going to uncheck my personal calendar. I don't want to share all that. But as you can see in my list of subscribed calendars, I am now subscribed to the Honors Calculus class. And the nice thing about this is that if I don't want to see this information all the time, I can unclick it, but I can just as easily select it so that the daily assignments will show up in my personal Google Calendar. And the one thing I like about this is that if you want to view this calendar at any time, you can just open up your Google Calendar on your computer, and then you will be able to immediately see the assignment calendar that you subscribe to.
Using Google Calendar or syncing Google Calendars to your iPhone or iPad is probably one of Apple's best kept secret. They don't want you to know how well it works, but it does. It works really well. I actually got my wife and my kids to use Google Calendar on their iPhones because you can sync it across your computer, your iPhone, and even if someone in your house uses an Android, like me. Now, before you go through these steps on your iOS device, I highly suggest that you have already synced and subscribed to the assignment calendar using a computer based on the instructions that were in the early part of the video. But if you haven't done that, you could actually go to my website using a web browser, click on the assignment calendar that you want to subscribe to, and it will open up much like it does on your computer, but you'll have to scroll down and again find that add calendar button in the lower right corner. From that point, you can then add that to your personal Google Calendar. But we want to do this using the Google Calendar app. So I know it's kind of obvious, but make sure that you have that app installed. Surprisingly, you can actually, that app is actually available on the App Store. And then once you install it, you can sign into that app using your Google profile. And then it's time to sync the assignment calendar, which is pretty easy. You just click the three bars in the upper left corner, and you, on the left-hand side, can see the calendars that are available for you. If you don't see the assignment calendar that you already subscribed to, just click the Show More button, and it should pop up. We're using the Honors Calculus calendar. All I got to do is select it or click it so that it now shows up on my general calendar feed. And there you go. You can see all the assignments right on your iPhone or iPad using the Google Calendar app. Syncing and subscribing to our class calendar on your Android phone does take a few clicks, but once you've followed these steps, you'll be glad that you spent a few seconds to do so. It's important to note that before you proceed, I highly recommend that you have already subscribed to the assignment calendar on your computer. It makes the phone steps a lot easier. Now, if you haven't done that, you can still go to my website on your phone, click on your desired assignment calendar, at which time it will open up a version of the calendar, and in the bottom right-hand corner, you can hit the Add Google Calendar, just like we would have done on the computer. and finish subscribing to this class calendar. Now, once you've done that, it's time to get it synced with the Google Calendar app. Of course, if you haven't downloaded that app yet, you want to be sure to install that on your phone. Now, when you open the Google Calendar app, you'll see the 3 bars in the upper left corner where you then will have an opportunity to get the assignment calendar to show up. Now, you'll notice that that assignment calendar is not on this list. Even if I click Show More, I don't see my class assignment calendar. That's because you have to first go to Settings, where then you can click Show More and choose the desired assignment calendar that you want to sync to your phone. Now, clicking that Sync toggle button is the key step with getting the calendar onto your phone. Now, I can go back to the 3 bars, and then I can see that my assignment calendar is actually in my list of calendars that I can view, or if I choose, I can unselect so that I don't always see that on my regular calendar screen.